late night munchies with a side of... Do the smart thing and get up to 30%.
Yeah. I think you should memorize.
Okay. Oh, like muscle memory.
Someone like, oh, wake up, you have to play, and then you don't have to play yet. It sounds much better than last week, actually.
Okay.
But there are still missing notes. So especially when you try to start with piano, your left hand, the first note, a lot of first notes are missing.
Okay.
And then in the minor part, right hand, the last one, so usually your pinkies are missing.
Okay.
Yeah, but anything else is good. The music's flowing, melody is clean. Yeah, or should we change? I don't know. I don't remember.
I think I changed and I'm supposed to hold it.
Yeah, because of this E flat.
Mm.
Let's play from here. Let's check. Did you change? Play first time, it did sound a bit dry.
No.
Yep. Okay. Let's play. Ba. No, I don't think it's because B flat number 2 that you are likely to use number 3 instead of number 4 or it might be just your kind of habit. And then 4, 5. Wait. You're supposed to use number 3, you don't use number 3.
Wow.
And the left hand? See how important it will be. So just practice separate.
Okay.
It's more important to play with right fingering than playing faster.
Okay. When I get faster, I feel like it's stuck because of the fingering. Oh no.
Temperatures usually are low, which is not good because it can occur cancer easily.
Really?
Yeah, so you always have to keep your body warm.
My body, I feel like it's.
Residents in Sydney South at Illawarra have spent the day cleaning up after the wild storm swept through late yesterday. Torrential rain and large...
On Tuesday and Thursday.
Thanks, Ben. Find out where your postcode ranks next. Plus the hunt for a gunman after a late-night city shooting. The new device hoping to make invasive COVID tests.
Confused as a finished coach or Play Central on the Tab app. You get unlimited access to your favourite racing across Sky 1, Sky 2 and Thoroughbred Central. You bet whilst you watch, anywhere you like.